Yep, it's Perp back with another video, and I just got done watching Matrix Resurrections. This is the fourth Matrix movie. I just had the Perp Show Awards last night, so definitely go check that out. And I had a category for worst movies. If this movie were to come out like last week or something like that, or anytime earlier, it would have definitely probably took that award for worst movie because this movie was pure dog water. Now, let me back it up a little bit. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at PerpMinder420. When I first went into this, there was a bunch of red flags because one, WB has always been terrible at marketing. I've always said that about HBO and stuff and all that. And this is also going to be on HBO Max and in theaters. And what a bad time to put this movie out, man, when you got the Spider-Man hype still chugging along. That shit's at like over 700 million worldwide now. This was a bad look for the Matrix. They should have pushed this like either into next month to get completely away from Spider-Man, because at least they would probably get a better box office results. But anyways, when I was first watching this movie, right? Okay, I dug the premise. Like, it's called Resurrections. They should have just called it Reboot, because that's what it really felt like. There was a lot of callbacks to the other films. I don't really remember Reloaded or was it Revolutions? All I know is Neo and everybody pretty much died at the end of that movie, hence the name Resurrections. I like the fact that they had Neo be like this game designer. That was kind of an interesting flip on everything, and him kind of just reawakening to the Matrix and how they kind of did that. But where it starts to lose me is when you start to get more into the movie and dive into a lot of these newer characters. That's where the issue really stems at, and just this almost felt like a parody of all the other Matrix movies. Because they definitely interjected a lot more humor. I don't remember, Matrix movies being that silly, and where that comes from is Morpheus's character. They do explain how he's in this and why he looks different. Maybe Lawrence Fishburne just didn't want to do the movie, and they just said, "Hey, we gotta write something else." I don't know what the situation was with that, but Yahya as the new Morpheus is a no-no. I can't do it because he's just way too goofy and just not Morpheus, pretty much, and I do like the explanation. It's kind of interesting, Neo kind of created him while he was making this game. The game that he made was pretty much a memory, and the movie just takes a lot of weird fucking turns. Like, if I had $1 for every time they said the word Matrix in this, I'd probably have $100, because they really, it's really one of those types of stories that it's like fake deep. They try to say, oh, you're in the Matrix, you don't know what's real. They do a lot of that. A lot of things are heavy-handed as far as just saying, like, people want to do this and they don't have no choice, and free will is this, that, and the third. It's just a lot of that. I'm like, bro, we get the point. You don't have to fucking, like, it's really pointless. This movie is really, really pointless, because the whole point of this movie is Neo wakes up, pretty much. We do get to see what's going on in the real world, like with the machine cities and stuff like that. We see Jada Pinkett Smith's character, which I didn't even know that was Jada Pinkett Smith at first, but she was also pretty goofy in this. And the whole thing about this story is Neo trying to reconnect with Trinity because they are stronger as one. It's just really dumb, bro. It really missed the goal. They really missed the mark with this, I would say. Now, that aside, I do like the premise of the Matrix. That's why I like shows like Westworld that deals with like that transhumanism stuff, like Man and Machine, because I definitely think we are really at the age of where we're kind of in our own kind of matrix when we're talking about, oh, YouTube, spending time on like TikTok or Twitter. Those are like, you know, matrix like type of things that we have in the real world. And now they're talking about the metaverse. So all that stuff is really coming to fruition, and it is kind of spooky. It is definitely kind of spooky, but also fascinating to kind of talk about. But I think like shows like Westworld has done this a lot better than The Matrix. First movie still holds up. It's still pretty dope. You know, I feel like they're never gonna get it right with these sequels and continuations of The Matrix. I feel like they should have just The Matrix should have just been a one and done type of movie, to be honest with you. This was really unnecessary, but if you've seen this, let me know your thoughts about it in the comments below. I will see y'all in the next review. Peace.